News Championship Wrestling 84. I'm Gordon Solie, your host. We have some very special people with us today. Of course, Barbara Clary and Buddy Cole, and also our good friend, Coach John Heath. Barbara, your Take 5 is concerned. What do you think?
That's right. It's a very important Take 5 that concerns Echo and the missing children.
All right, and Buddy, of course, Coach John Heath has joined us as well, but we got some great matches up there.
That's right, there really is. Championship wrestling floor always brings very great professional athletes. Today you'll be seeing the Southern Heavyweight champion, a man that has really taken part by storm, that's Pistol Pez Whatley. Also, a big main event today on wrestling will be Kevin Sullivan and superstar Billy Graham going up against the awesome team of the one-man gang and Chief Joe Lightfoot.
Coach Heath, I'm beginning to say you've done it again.
Well, it's exciting news for the fans of Manatee and Sarasota County, because on Sunday, September the 23rd, Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock, we're going to have one of the biggest wrestling spectaculars we've ever had in Sarasota. It's going to be headlined by world champion Ric Flair, is going to defend his title. Also on the program is going to be Billy Jack. And the fellows you just had a glimpse of, that sensational young new tag team, the Rock and Roll Express. They're coming to Sarasota too. It's going to be a great afternoon of wrestling.
No question about it. Right now we've got a match in the ring, so let's go to it. The Hollywood Blondes going up against Mike Allen and John King. One fall, a 10-minute time. Ready for an up and over and grand. Another takedown, and the Hollywood Blondes found themselves in a lot of trouble in a hurry.
Oh, with a very fast start there with these four athletes. I think we're going to see a very fast-moving match. Most all of these wrestlers in the ring now are pretty close to the same size. Of course, the Hollywood Blondes being under the management of Sir Oliver Humperdink. And one of the requirements, it seems, to be managed by Sir Oliver Humperdink is always predicated upon the fact that they have a winning record. Any wrestler that doesn't start losing, Sir Oliver will definitely drop them from his manager.
John King makes the tag. Mike Allen moves in. Nice to see Marvin Kale back with us. He's been gone for a while. Off the rope, the Hollywood Blondes caught him right at the belt line with the knee. Tag is made, and the Hollywood Blondes drag in and out, double teaming very quickly on Mike Allen.
Well, there's a big clothesline right across the throat of Mike Allen. This can do a lot of damage, really slow you down. The Hollywood Blondes, of course, always trying to stay close to their own corner. Close as possible, going to sit down to move up here. And, of course, knowing full well that they have a 5 count to get out of the ring. Always staying fairly within the rules. A quick tag made, always getting in that fresh man. Very smart tag team combination here.
High backdrop. Double team that time by the Hollywood Blondes on Mike Allen. Allen manages to power out before the count, however. And gets one across the top of the head. Allen fires the inspection, fires again. And Mike Allen proving that he can dish it out as well as take it. Again, the tag is made. The Hollywood Blondes getting to dominate the situation here. Full body slam on Mike Allen. Boot to the chest. King answering the challenge, getting back into the ring. And you saw that as the second Hollywood Blonde used his body as a battering ram. Allen trying to get over the bag up. There you see Sir Oliver Humperdink watching him. He always has his eye on new competitors.
Absolutely. Oliver, like him or not, is very successful as a wrestling manager. Has been around for many, many years. He first came to Florida here about 12 years ago, was successful then, has been successful throughout the country. Finally, Mike Allen was able to tag out with Johnny King. Johnny King, the first man coming in. Looks like he's going to take a good advantage. Flying drop kick, and down goes the Blonde.
King throwing with everything in he's got now, and on the rope, caught him. Second Hollywood Blonde on the side. Tag is made. Mike Allen. High backdrop by Mike Allen. Reversal by the Blonde. Championship Wrestling will be held this coming Wednesday night in Miami Beach at the Miami Beach Convention Center. And it's going to be a great night of wrestling competition. In a lights-out New York street fight, it'll be the boogie-woogie man, Jimmy Valiant, taking on Kevin Sullivan. The Southern Heavyweight Championship match, Dory Funk Jr. goes up against Pez Whatley. Mike Graham and Billy Jack will be tag team partners against Jesse Barr and Jim Neidhart. In a Texas death match with the Florida title on the line, Scott McGee takes on the Saints. The one-man gang and Bugsy McGraw wrestle the Hollywood Blondes. Buck Robley and Crusher Khrushchev take on Chief Joe Lightfoot and John Sting. It'll be Larry Hamilton against the Dream. I'll take a moment now to talk to Sir Oliver Humperdink because I have to admire Scott McGee. He is not that complete.
What a great night of wrestling in Miami Beach. Coming to the beach. Collins Avenue, Miami Beach, get ready. One of the feature attractions on that card. Florida title match is coming back to me. Texas death match. Texas death. Come on.
Podemos luchar toda la noche, Scott McGee. No importa si lo cantamos toda la noche en Miami. Quiero que todos los cubanos, todos los puertorriqueños, todos los latinos, todo el mundo que habla español vengan, apoyen el Santo, porque el Santo va a ser el campeón nuevo de Florida. Y te voy a decir una cosa, Scott McGee. No importa si luchamos toda la noche. Tú vas a saber lo que es meterte en el ring. Tú vas a saber lo que es fajarte con piñazo limpio, baby.
An interesting comment.
You probably didn't understand what he said, but I'll translate for all you illiterates out there. He said he's going to beat Scott McGee to within an inch of his life. And then when he's down there and helpless, he's going to put the boots to him until I tell him to stop. And when I tell him to stop, he's going to crawl on top of him. The referee's going to go over and go 1, 2, 3, and it's all over for McGee. And then you know what happens? They come over and they give us the Florida heavyweight title. And then we're going to go out and party.
The man who held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship for 4.5 years, Dory Funk Jr., has joined us here at the desk.
And where's the other man, Gordon? You know who I'm talking about. Where is Billy Jack? Where is Billy Jack? Here's a contract right here. Take a look at it. Yeah. There's a contract, but there's only one name on it. The only name on that contract is mine. It's an open contract, and whatever kind of money Billy Jack wants, that's what I'm willing to put up. And where is he? You know what I think? I think Billy Jack is yellow. I think Billy Jack is a coward. I know what Billy Jack was saying while I was gone. I went on a world tour. I went to Japan. I went to Hong Kong. I went overseas. While I was gone, Billy Jack was going around telling people he ran me out of the state of Florida. Well, Billy Jack can't run me out of any place. And to prove it, here's the contract. There's the name. And Billy Jack's not here. Now, he's been here every week.
Well, no.
Right here on Championship Wrestling from Florida. He's been here. I am here now, and for some reason, Billy Jack is gone.
Well, no. First of all, Mr. Funk, I'm a little surprised you take that approach to it because I think you knew full well Billy Jack is visiting a children's home. He'll be here later on today, but he is not here right now. And
Gordon, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have got the contract. My name is on the contract, and I'm ready to go. And Billy,
You got an open contract. Give it to me and let me sign it. You want to wrestle somebody?
no, I'm talking about.
He's not even here. He's helping children. He's not doing public service.
No, listen.
I'm giving you the contract. I've got it. You want to name on the contract? That's for me.
Just a minute.
Shooting you on the back?
No, you're only the second-rated family in professional wrestling right now.
Brady didn't put it right here on the back.
Oh, wait just a minute. I'm here to wrestle Billy Jack.
Hey,
I was out.
me. I'm here. You're talking about
USA?
right here.
What's that mean?
Says USA.
What is... Billy Jack, turn the camera off. I'm here to fight.
Yes, sir. We've got... Well, we've got a match down here, I do believe. Yes, sir.
Funk Jr., two of the greatest wrestlers in the world. It seems like Dory Funk was fairly reluctant to get in the ring against Mike Graham. Mike Graham more or less put him in a position where he had to agree to that. Right now, Dory Funk is backing away, trying to slow things down, knowing he really has his hands full with Mike Graham.
Uh-oh. Funk grabbed that leg, but Graham was able to break away from it to get outside the ring, and the referee pulling the count. Still Alfonso, a fine official, caught right square in the middle here, but now both men back in the ring.
You know, it also seemed like Dory Funk was really challenging Billy Jack, knowing full well that Billy Jack is nowhere on the premises.
Deep double underhook, beautiful block by Mike Graham. And Graham was right into a fire and carry takedown. The name on the marquee says wrestling, and Mike Graham is absolutely superb at that. There's no question about it. But he's facing the man who was 4.5 years world heavyweight champion. Arm bar now by Mike Graham.
Well, you know, Mike Graham has won and held regional titles throughout the country. Perhaps the only title that has evaded the World Heavyweight Champion. And there's a big, powerful right. Now there's Dory Funk coming right back up with that arm bar on Dory Funk Jr. You see, Dory Funk Jr. there just grimacing in pain, and Mike Graham really putting the pressure on.
Well, it's interesting. Two great dynasties in professional wrestling, that of the Funk family and of the Graham family. And, of course, Funk made the statement that the Funk family is the superior family, but he's beginning to find out that he may regret that statement as Mike Graham definitely trying to keep him under control. Ooh, brother. Graham caught an elbow that time that drove him to the mat.
Well, it was obvious that Dory Funk Jr. was not expecting the open challenge here on television from Mike Graham. And like I said earlier, he was put in a predicament where he more or less had to. Now, there's Dory Funk Jr. on Mike Graham trying for everything. He was trying to turn him over. In order to pin a man, you have to get them on his back. And he wasn't having much. There's Dory Funk Jr. hanging on to the ropes for added leverage.
Funk getting some extra leverage utilizing those ring ropes. Way up. Mike Graham getting to his side and trying to power out if he can.
With Mike Graham struggling to get back to his feet. Normally, the best way to counter a wrestling hold is to get back to your feet. There's much better chance. Dory Funk pulls him back down by the back of the hair, trying to keep him down on the back. Now he has him on his back. This is a possible pinning combination, but Mike Graham right now is too strong to stay down like that. He can always have the power to raise one shoulder. But in order to counter a hold, the best way is to get on your feet. So Mike Graham, I'm sure, will be struggling to get back to his feet and try to counter this hold or perhaps to reverse it. Going back into the ring rope, there's a big knee in the stomach, and Dory Funk has some powerful forearms. I can attest to this. I have wrestled him in the past. He does have some of the most powerful and devastating forearms in the wrestling profession.
Graham hurdled from the ring by Dory Funk Jr. Referee Bill Alfonso stood officiating there very quickly. Recognized that Funk was going out to Graham outside the ring. Alfonso put himself physically in the way. And so the authority of the NWA, deep.
Well, Mike Graham now is in trouble. Mike Graham being able to come out from under that pinning combination. Dory Funk coming up with an arm bar. Seems like both men during this match have preferred and favored an arm bar. If you can just get one part of the body unable to function, then you can almost be helpless. And right now, Mike Graham is having trouble with that left arm.
Back into the turnbuckle now, and Dory Funk Jr. with those infamous polo-like forearms. Delivers it very... Graham fires back. Graham catches him again, and Funk has been staggered. Funk is staggered again, and those knees went want a little bit to rubber. And Funk hanging on now is Mike Graham. Uses the forearm and no stops very effectively. Mike Graham back with a single leg pickup. Mike Graham went to the figure four, broken up by Dory Funk Jr. A snap there now by Dory Funk Jr. Right down with an elbow. Mike Graham rolls to one side. It's Graham. Back again in a lateral press.
Well, when you get two men with the ability of Mike Graham and Dory Funk Jr., anything can happen. Either wrestler can win at either time. You get the top 10% of the wrestlers throughout the world. They are so evenly matched that anything can happen. Right now, Mike Graham has the upper hand, but in professional wrestling, anything can happen. Changes happen so fast. Just one mistake, and you can lose the match. There's a big back body to play, and this should put Graham in a precarious predicament. He is tenaciously hanging on to that headlock. He still has a headlock that did not shake him off.
Mike Graham keeping that side headlock, and Dory Funk Jr. trying to turn that to his own advantage. Managed to escape. Hooks the arm, and so Mike Graham comes back to his feet. Graham shot him with a boot right over the heart. Again, both men outside the ring, and once again, Bill Alfonso. And Funk misses with a right, misses again. Dory Funk Jr. going over the barrier, and Mike Graham right behind him. Graham is going to take the fight to him no matter where it is.
You see, Dory Funk is maybe smartly backing away, wanting to get back in the ring, feeling perhaps he's had enough of Mike Graham. Mike Graham has a very powerful right hand. Well, you see, he threw a chair in the ring, and the referee catching the chair, and Mike Graham trying to take it to use to his own advantage.
Referee Bill Alfonso moving that chair to one side, and it is now Mike Graham. Looking at Dory Funk, moves in on him. Funk gets a side headlock. And Funk was a step ahead that time. Body scissors now by Dory Funk Jr. Cut off that air supply. Mike Graham getting that shoulder off just in the nick of time. And now Funk. Good bridge by Mike Graham. Excellent bridge. Funk has that full 250 down across the midsection of Mike Graham, and Graham bridges it.
You know, a position like this is where the superhuman strength of Mike Graham really pays off, being able to bridge up with 250 pounds plus sitting on his stomach.
All right, Graham battling his way back to his feet now. Time rapidly running out here. One fall, 10 minutes, so he's just about gone the 10 minutes. Misses with a drop kick of Graham. And Graham connects with a drop kick on Dory Funk Jr. Graham has him on a full body slam. And the bell is rung. The bell is rung. So neither man able to gain a pinfall. This match is a draw. We'll be right back.
The bull has more taste than beer.
Tell me the truth, Sam. Does Reynolds plastic wrap really cling better than the leading brand?
Watch this. Reynolds plastic wrap and the leading brand.
Oh, the Reynolds holds its shape better.
That's the secret to Reynolds' super tight cling. But here's the real thing. Wrap 2 pieces of cheese. Wait 5 minutes. And see for yourself.
Seeing is believing, Sam.
Remember, for better cling, use Reynolds Quality Plastic Wrap, the plastic wrap professionals use.
Uniroyal Laredo SR. You may never need an off-the-road tire this good. You may never need Uniroyal's off-the-road tire technology, unless you also drive one place that most off-the-road tires find very uncomfortable terrain. On the road, where Laredo's ride is smooth and quiet. The all-terrain Laredo from Uniroyal. You may never need a tire this good.
What's under the big top? It's no circus. It's the Aaron Sells Colossal Tent Sale. And there's something for everybody. You'll save up to 50% and more on hundreds of brand new floor samples, closeouts, and discontinued items. Our overstock of rental return merchandise is even priced below original cost. So bring your family and friends to shop a great selection of furniture and accessories. You'll have to see it to believe it. It's no circus. It's just hundreds of values here under the Aaron Sells Big Top Tent Sale. Shop now for best selection.
It's a squirrel. It's a funky squirrel. Any home in America can have healthy trees.
They had just absolutely refused. Now, wait a minute. Dory Funk Jr., I guess he's had enough.
You know, many times with two wrestlers of this caliber, 10 minutes is just not enough time. You have to wait for another man to make a fatal mistake. Fortunately for the two wrestlers involved, neither one made that fatal mistake in the first 10 minutes. And now they're looking like they're wanting another 10 minutes. They just want to keep on going. There's going to have to be a winner here.
Well, I see the Dream, who was scheduled to wrestle against Jesse Bulldog Barr, is watching out. I'm just wondering what happened to his match. But most unusual situation here, where the match that had not been signed, but came about through some explosive efforts. You see that Funk utilizing those ring ropes once again.
Well, by him putting both feet up on that rope, puts all the upper body weight directly on the chest of Mike Graham. Able to use that. Mike Graham, once again, being a powerful man that he is able to come out. Well, there's Dory Funk just setting Mike Graham up over the top rope. Let's see what he has in mind on this. Well, another deep shot.
Well, yeah, really an unprecedented situation here. But all I can say is that you get two men that have the family pride that they do, and both of them, well, competition at its very keenest. Wow. Graham. Striking back, Graham catches him again and again, and Funk in trouble. Funk misses with a right. Graham connects. Now the intensity level between these two. Ooh, the referee. Referee knocked down outside the ring, and it is Dory Funk Jr. going for the spinning toe hold on Mike Graham. And broken up. Good counter by Mike Graham, and Mike Graham goes for the figure four. Mike Graham goes for the figure four. He's got the figure four. And the referee trying to get it back together. Oh, wait a minute, there's Jesse Barr. There's Jesse Barr.
Break it up, perhaps.
What's he doing?
What is happening here?
What the heck?
What has happened to Jesse Barr?
Jesse Barr. What is he, blind? That's Mike Graham that he's after. That's Mike Graham that he's after.
This is incomprehensible, Gordon. I can't understand this at all.
Beating Graham Spencer. The referee, Bill Alfonso, trying to break it up, and Barr exploding on Mike Graham.
What kind of a cheap trick is this?
I don't understand this at all. This Barr is something else. I've never been so... Absolutely a disgusting situation over here. Let me try it. Jesse, what's the matter with you?
Hey, there isn't anything the matter with me.
Well, what made you do something like that out here?
When I got here, Dory Funk told me that if he ever got any trouble, to cover his back, and I could have anything I wanted.
What Are you telling me?
Are you hard of hearing? I said when I got in town, Dory told me to cover his back. And if he got in trouble and I got him out of, I could write my own ticket.
Mr. Barr, I'll just tell you, sir, I think that was absolutely disgusting. If you don't mind, just leave this set. I don't think we need to talk.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Wait a minute now. Just
Who do you think you're talking to?
Just a minute. What do you think?
I don't know what's up, has-been. Put his hands on me either. When you talk to me from now on, you better use respect. If I'm a man, you better talk to me like a man.
Now, there's the Dream, and he is scheduled to wrestle Jesse Barr. Right now, Gordon Solie has left the set. He is too shocked, too excited, and Coach John Heath has just joined us here.
Buddy, Gordon is very upset. However, he is a pro, and I'm sure he'll be back later on as soon as he calms down. How happy was over this match? I know you're upset also. Had a tremendous waist lift, rollback by Barr, who is, irregardless of his actions, one of the great Greco-Roman champions we've ever turned out in this country. And one of the key personality factors in a Greco-Roman champion is vicious, aggressive attitude. You have to have it when you're in the Greco-Roman champion. There's no defense in Greco-Roman. And I'm stuck under behind by Jesse, and he's coming in there with almost a banana split. He's got the fly leg scissor. He tried to go for a near leg scissor on that on the Dream and put him in a roll. However, the Dream is nobody slouch either, and he pulled out. Strong forearm here by Jesse Barr. He is an aggressive individual. As I said before, one of the key factors in the personality of a Greco-Roman man is that. Don't forget, this guy was the best we had in the country. Knee lift that's got Dream really staggering right now. He's really unleashing his vicious personality. However, there's a counter move by the Dream. He stopped him with that knee. It was almost the last second defense set up to stop him being completely annihilating here. Beautiful drop kick by the Dream. Full slam coming in. Look how tough this Jesse Barr is. Right up off of there. And retaliates and counters with a shoulder breaker. Could have put him in a slam, but he's a vicious personality again. He is in an A-chop lift. That's a bulldog cradle. Inside bulldog cradle, and that's it. There is no way out of that. Well, Jesse Barr is the victor. Very vicious, strong, rugged competitor. We'll be right back.
Championship Wrestling will be held tonight in Fort Lauderdale at the Sunrise Musical Theater. That's tonight in Fort Lauderdale at the Sunrise Musical Theater. Match time is 8 p.m. And what a great night of competition it's going to be. You're going to be seeing Dory Funk Jr., Billy Jack, Pez Whatley, Mike Graham, Scott McGee, Jesse Barr, Chief Joe Lightfoot, and a host of others. Now then, let's talk about wrestling this coming Wednesday night in Miami Beach at the Miami Beach Convention Center. In a lights-out New York street fight, it will be the boogie-woogie man, Jimmy Valiant, against Kevin Sullivan. The Southern champion, Pez Whatley, defends his title against Dory Funk Jr. Mike Graham and Billy Jack will be tag team partners as they take on Jesse Barr and Jim Neidhart. In a Texas death match, the Florida Championship on the line, Scott McGee faces the Saints. The one-man gang and Bugsy McGraw go up against the Hollywood Blondes. There will be 2 other matches. I want to take a moment now to talk to both Mike Graham and Billy Jack. Gentlemen, well, after what we saw a little while ago, Mike, certainly you got some...
you can tell when times are getting tough and when money's getting tight because people go to certain extremes to make that money and to take care of themselves. Well, Dory Funk Jr., how you corrupted and oozed your soot into the head of young Jesse Barr, I'll never know, but let me tell you people something. Billy Jack, you've proven yourself in the state of Florida. I don't need to say anything about you, what a great wrestler you are and how strong you are. More than that, you're a real person. You help people. And I know that with you as my partner, I don't have to worry about anybody jumping me from behind you're sneaking up doing anything wrong, that they're going to have to shoot you to get rid of you, that you're not going to get hurt and quit. So, gentlemen, Neidhart, Jesse Barr, you bring what you've got. We're ready.
You know, Mike, I really haven't got much to add to that other than, Mike, he's a legend in this professional wrestling business, and I don't know what the collection's all about either. I know Jesse Barr from Portland, Oregon. He's from the same hometown as I am. I don't know how much money he's getting paid or whatever. But it's professional wrestling, man, the toughest sport in the world. If you want action, you're going to get it from Mike Brown and myself.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. In a moment, we're going to be hearing from Dory Funk Jr., Sir Oliver Humperdink, Kevin Sullivan, and the Boogie Woogie Man himself, Jimmy Valiant.
Pez Whatley, first of all, let me make this clear. You're stepping out of your class when you step in the ring with me in a championship match with the Southern Heavyweight title at stake. Championship-style wrestling. That's my kind of wrestling, and I'm going on to further things. I'm taking the Southern Heavyweight Championship, and then I'm looking for Ric Flair in the World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm stepping right over the top of you, Pez Whatley.
Mike Graham and Billy Jack, me and Jim Neidhart are going to be in there to show you what wrestling's all about. And if you need anybody to watch your back, I'm your man. I'll be there.
Miami Beach, the center of wrestling in the state of Florida. Coming your way, New York City Street Fight, featuring Kevin Sullivan, my man, the man destined to wear the World Heavyweight Championship against the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. Well, Valiant, if you think that you've caught us unaware, if you think that we don't know nothing about the Big Apple, you're sadly mistaken, brother. Tell us.
Hump and I have walked the streets of the Big Apple.
Hey, sir.
We have seen the tower. And let me tell you something, Jimmy Valiant. I have come from the sewers. I have stepped over winos. And then when I get to Miami, I'm going to show you what a wino's all about.
Oh, Miami Beach, the Boogie Man's coming home, baby. I love you. I'm you, my grandma's from Miami. Everybody knows Grandma Valiant. She's a little old lady, brother. Used to be from Pasadena. She's from Miami now. When we going to get down to business. Kevin Sullivan, I know you're not dealing with the full deck. I know you're missing a couple of compliments. But, brother, you said a New York City street fight. Well, that's my match. I have never been beat. And this means wear your street clothes. Put things in your pockets, brother, because I'm going to have some in my pocket for you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip you. Every piece of clothes, naked, just like the day you're born. And then I'm going to burn you up, you understand? I'm going to bust you wide open because the Boogie Man's going to bring a cheese, you understand? It's me and you, Miami Beach. I love you to death, Grandma.
Fiscal Pez Whatley has joined me. He has the title on the line Wednesday night.
This is the Southern Heavyweight title right here, Dory Funk Jr. And I put a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work into keeping this, and a lot of my blood got shed to earn this. But let me tell you something. I ain't gonna be especially in Miami. I ain't gonna be no stepping stone for you. Let me tell you something, Dory Funk. You done talked about putting that whip on somebody. You done talked about taking this title from me. You done talked about doing everything in the world, but you ain't gonna do nothing in Miami but take a whooping.
And now with a very special Take 5, here's Gordon Solie.
Thank you very much, Barbara. It's a pleasure to have with me today former Sheriff of Hillsborough County, former state legislator, and former Commissioner of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the Honorable Ed Blackburn. And, Ed, I understand that we've got some exciting things coming up in Tallahassee regarding an organization called ECHO.
Yes, Gordon. ECHO stands for Emergency Care Help for Others. It's sponsored by over 26 local churches, the sheriff, and numerous leading citizens. This organization accepts no money from any government. Their taxes are, and it's supported solely by individual contributions.
Well, I know, of course, on the 15th of September, Championship Wrestling will be coming to the Leon County Civic Center, and a portion of all of the proceeds that night will be going to the ECHO Foundation. And in honor of Sheriff Ed Boone, a friend of yours who, am I correct in this? I heard that he was the first sheriff to be re-elected unopposed in 28 years in Leon County.
That's quite a record for a sheriff anywhere in Florida, and especially in Leon County. And Eddie is the one who's really given the idea that law enforcement supports this ECHO organization. It helps to feed the hungry, provides clothes for the needy. It aids the stranded welfare along the way and helps them to get back home. It gives counseling and guidance to the weary, the forlorn, and forgotten. Last year, it helped over 12,000 people.
certainly sounds like a marvelous organization, and we at Championship Wrestling, I can assure you, Ed, are just extremely proud to be part of it. In fact, there's a fellow alongside of you right now that's going to be part of that tonight, Billy Jack, and he has his friend Nicole with him today.
Right, Gordon, we're all family living together, and, whether we're white, whether we're black, whether we're purple, whether we're pink, we're deeply inside all God's children. That's all you can say.
But so happens that I have with me a letter from the President Commissioner of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement commending your organization and the wrestlers for the part that they have done and are doing to help locate missing children. And Commissioner Bob Dempsey points out that just last week, that through your program here, that one young lady was returned back home, and they said, well, they saved this child's life. And I don't think there's enough can be said. Commend you for the efforts that are being made to bring back these missing children, and no telling how many lives you save as the years go on. And for one, I personally would like to express my appreciation of what you folks have done.
Well, we're certainly very pleased to be a small part of helping to try and recover these literally millions of missing children throughout the entire United States. And I might point out that our two missing children this week are as follows. Maria Teresa Hearn, she's 5'1", weighs 175 pounds, and she is missing. If anyone has any information regarding her, please call 1-800-342-0821. 1-800-342-0821. And our second missing child is Annette Renee Hembry. Now, she is also 15 years old. She is 4'11", weighs 100 pounds. And again, if anybody has seen this young lady, please contact the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, toll-free in Florida, 1-800-342-0821.
This beautiful state of Florida has Billy Jack, and I've never begged for anything in my life. And I ask the prayer in this side, I'm begging you out of my heart, and please, with all your heart and all your soul, to bring these missing children back to all our parents here in Florida. Please, I beg you with all my heart. I love you very much.
Please help the missing children. Tell them we love you, Dory Funk.
I love you too, honey.
1 ball, 2 minutes. I'm going to down the Saint moving in out against Tommy RIch. Wright in the red and black. Saint, obviously, in the all white. High weightless takedown by the Saint.
Gordon, I don't like to keep reflecting back on what happened, but, the whole thing started when Mike Graham had the figure 4 leg lock on Dory Funk Jr., which was an obvious victory for Mike Graham. It seems like some people do absolutely anything for money.
Well, that's the unfortunate aspect of Mr. Barr. The Saint is the victor here in short order over Tommy RIch. Blackjack and Kendall have joined us here at the desk. Nice to have you back.
Thank you, Gordon. I'm going to tease him. Got my youngest with me today. A lot of stuff is coming down today. And that young Jesse Barr, I want to make one little comment about him. You got to be careful of people changing corrals, changing saddles around here. You don't know who to trust. And Dory Funk Jr., you keep going around slapping people, you're going to come up with a nub one of these days. But what it's all about here today, we've been mealy-mouthing around about this little young lady, Cindy Sue here. I brought Kendall down here. Something sooner or later is going to be done about it. And I'm going to tell you something, Gordon. That devil is controlling her mind. She's trying to make her break. I know that. I see him getting in the ring right now. We're going to try to do something about it and quit talking about it, Gordon.
Fair enough. Blackjack Mulligan, and there you see it, the one-man gang and Chief Joe Lightfoot in the ring. Waiting now for the appearance of...
You know something, Gordon? The devil, Devin Sullivan. She's on a crutch, Gordon. I don't know what's the matter with her. She's crippled up or something, Gordon. I don't know what's the matter with her, but I'm going to tell you something right now. People like Kevin Sullivan that control these young people's minds and mess their minds up and get them to do things they're not wanting to do, get them to do things that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing. It's going to have to be all straightened out. you something, young lady. We have done, your family and Kendall has done everything that we possibly can to help you some hard time in your life. But you're going to have to make up your own mind. You're going to have to help us. We're trying to help you. What's the matter with you? What's the matter? Listen to that idiot out there. Something very bad is going to happen to you. What's the matter with you? God almighty.
Blackjack Mulligan just starts the ring. Blackjack Mulligan. And Kevin Sullivan using that little shield.
He's going to beat little girls up now. Going to beating girls up. I hope he's real proud of this stuff.
Blackjack Mulligan certainly, in this point in time, doing the only sensible thing because there's no telling how much harm or further harm could come. Meanwhile, superstar Billy Graham in the ring and moving an arm in front of a bit.
You know, Gord, I don't even know what's happening here. This girl, Cindy Sue, is on a crutch. Her right ankle is all taped up. Her face is beat up. It's just incomprehensible. What's going on here today?
I don't know, but I know one thing, that there are a lot of dues to be paid down the line, that's for sure. Right now, Kevin Sullivan gets it run in the section by Cisco Lightfoot. Lightfoot now exploding on Sullivan. And now, the one-man gang, 450 pounds.
Well, you know, it's obvious. Sooner or later, something has to be done about Kevin Sullivan and these people around him. When they start controlling people's minds, taking these girls away from their family and doing this to them, something not right. And Blackjack Mulligan and his son seem ready to put a stop to it.
Our situation is indeed. Superstar Billy Graham moving